Good morning, Grace City kids. So glad that everybody could join us today. We're so excited to have you with us. Today we're going to do a Bible story, and then we're going to have a memory verse, and then we're going to have a game. And so let's get to it.
Hey kids, are you ready for another epic true story? Buckle up, because here we go. Joshua was the leader of the Israelites, and God was going to use him to lead God's people into the Promised Land, a special place God wanted the Israelites to live. But to get there, they had to cross the Jordan River. It was the only thing standing in their way. But getting across the Jordan wasn't a simple swim across a pool. And even that can be scary sometimes. No, this was deep flowing water. And at the time of year, it was higher than normal. There was no way they could just walk across. Or could they? Among the Israelites, there were priests who carried something called the Ark of the Covenant in front of the people. This was a special and holy object that God wanted the Israelites to treat very carefully. God told the priest to carry the Ark of the Covenant into the river. As soon as the priest stepped into the water, it stopped flowing. The priest stood on dry ground as all the Israelites crossed to the other side. Once everyone had crossed and the priest stepped onto land, the water began to flow again. This was no ordinary walk. This was a big deal. So Joshua told 12 men to gather 12 rocks and build a tower. When the people asked what the rocks were for, Joshua explained that he wanted other generations to know what God had done for the Israelites. When they should have been stopped or destroyed, God helped them. Joshua wanted everyone to remember what God had done, so he built a monument. And just like Joshua and the Israelites, I can remember what God has done for me too.
Hello, Grace City, Portland. Now we're going to do the memory verse. But be sure to fear the Lord and serve Him faithfully with all your heart. 1 Samuel 12:24. Thank you, Grace City, Portland. Bye. Have a good day.
Hi Kid City. We're going to do a little activity today talking about worry. So you're going to need a piece of paper and some kind of pen, something to write with. So you might want to press pause and go find a piece of paper and a pen. Off you go. All right, now you've got your piece of paper. I want you to think about something that really worries you, or something that you maybe feel a little bit nervous about. Maybe somebody you know is sick. Maybe there's something you feel a little bit nervous about. We're gonna write the things that you're worried about, or if you like, you can draw a picture. So for me, something that I am worried about is, let's say, one of my kids getting sick. I don't like that. That would make me feel very sad. So I'm gonna draw a little sad face. Little sad face. And he's feeling all sick. See? There he is. And I'm gonna write sick kids. Boo hoo. There. See? Sick kids. Boo-hoo. Let's think, what else could I be worried about? I sometimes worry about not having enough money to buy the things that we need. So I'm going to draw a banknote here with a little dollar sign, and I'm going to write enough money. Okay, you know what's something else that I kind of worry about? Which is a little bit silly, but sometimes I worry about whether people are going to laugh at me if I do something silly. So I'm gonna put me doing something silly, and then I'm gonna draw some people laughing at me and pointing their fingers, going ha 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 ha. So those are some things that I'm worried about. There are all sorts of things that we can worry about, can't we, huh? Alright, so got your piece of paper. If you need a little bit more time, you can pause. But if you're done, you're going to take your piece of paper, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to say, I can trust God, and rip. Let's do it again. I can trust God. Rip. I can trust God. I can trust God. I can trust God. I can trust God. So, whatever we're worried about, we need to come to God and put our trust in Him, because He is bigger than anything that we can be worried about. Kind of just like Joshua and Caleb, all the other spies. They were worried about the things that were in the land. But Caleb and Joshua put their trust in God. So I encourage you and for me not to worry, but to put your trust in God.
You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Na 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 na. Every move I make in you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? Na 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 na. Every move I make in you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I breathe in you. Waves of mercy, waves of grace.